The American Academy of Pediatrics says today's executive order will affect children the most.
They say after fleeing traumatic situations, it will cause them to have more trauma that could lead to anxiety, higher blood pressure, and take an even greater emotional toll. Right now, there are 1,200 students at Austin ISD who are refugees or are seeking asylum. Tonight, KXAN's Kylie McGivern introduces us to one AISD family who had to flee Burundi, a small country in Central Africa 5 years ago. Now the man's children have questions he struggles to answer.
Like a little volcano inside.
It's here Desiree Nzigi-Imana and his children talk about their days.
Our children are smarter and the smartest people you've ever seen. Everything is getting in their minds.
Including comments about and from our new president.
When is he gonna build the wall to Mexico? And what's he gonna do to other states if he's gonna send us back?
What is the hardest question that you've had to answer?
When they ask me why the new president is so hard, so mean, when it comes to talk about refugees.
In Burundi, Desiree was a judge.
We love our country and we were working. We had no problem before it came.
The problem, a decision he says he made his government did not approve of.
They came to kill me and I was kidnapped and tortured.
He had the chance to escape, but not a choice of where to go.
You've never been to USA and you are sent to USA. How can they say that they will send some victims to someone, back to someone who can kill them for sure? So it is hard to explain to our kids.
Kylie McGivern, KXAN News.
This debate comes as the number of refugees coming into Texas has skyrocketed in the last 15 years. The State Department's Refugee Processing Center says in 2002, Texas took in a little more than 1,400 refugees. By last year, that number jumped to nearly 9,000, more than ever before. And this year could be even higher. By this date last year, Texas had taken in 339 refugees. Just 27 days into 2017, almost 700 have come to Texas.
Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller strongly supports President Trump's policies on immigration. In an interview with the BBC Radio today, he told them he worried the U.S. would become a Muslim country. He went on to say the future of his grandchildren is what keeps him up at night. According to the Pew Research Center and U.S. Census data, Muslims make up about 1% of the total U.S. population. Even though it's growing, data shows Muslims would make up only 2% of our population by 2050.